talking about. But I am Rima. So whenever I present myself, I say, hi, I'm Rima, and my husband asks me, who do you think you are, Madonna? You can't say exactly, but you have to say who you are. But really, that's what I am. I'm Rima. So I am here because I am the president. I have some friends here that will be laughing at me the whole night. The president and the co-founder of Architects of Peace Foundation. And it is a job that I take with a great honor. Everything I do with a great honor, and I give all of myself to it. But let me tell you how this happened. So as Terry was saying, I am of Arab origins. My mom and dad came from Syria, but I live my life in Italy, which I love, and everybody else loves, like me. But my dream really was always to live in California. And God wanted me to have my dream, and I married a Californian person. And I came to live in Stockton, which I actually love. A lot of people have, whenever they tell me, where are you from? I say, Stockton. They say, no, where are you from? But I live in Stockton. They say, what's wrong with you? No, it's actually beautiful. You should meet the people and see their face. So, anyway, when I came to live in Stockton, I realized that living in America is a place where you really can realize your dreams. And Terry is right, I am living the American dream. Nothing is easy, everything comes with hard work. But one day I had the idea of opening a restaurant. And 3 weeks later I had a restaurant. So every dream comes a curse. It's not a great. It wasn't an easy job to have a restaurant, but I loved it. My way of giving love is feeding people. So before I had a restaurant, I was always inviting people over. My husband would say, what's wrong with you? Why don't you just have me? So, but I really love to feed people. That's how I gave my love. So then with the restaurant, I fixed that. I had plenty of people to feed. So after a while, my husband also told me, okay, the restaurant is taking up your whole life, and now you've done. So I sold it, and I said, okay, I'll sell it, but if I sell it, I want to live in Italy. Just for a while, just so that our daughter could have the chance to live, to see the European life, because it's different than American. And he kindly agreed, so we did went and lived there. And when I was there, I thought that I wanted to do a cookbook. So I did. I decided to do a cookbook while I was there. Actually, it was Skype, because my business partner was here in Stockton. So through Skype, I hope everybody knows what Skype is, we did this cookbook, staying up night. And I had to come back here 3-4 times to do photographs for the book. And I wanted the best photographer I knew. And the best photographer I knew about is Michael Collopy. He's really not a food photographer, but he is a portrait photographer. And I said, if he can take pictures of people and make them look that good, he can make look good also food. So I told him what the idea was, which was to show food in a way and have a book that would bring families back together. So he agreed, he liked it also behind the book, and he agreed to be the photographer. So while we were doing the photo shoot one of those days, one of his friends calls, and she says, I'm coming through Stockton, way to my way to Napa, and he said, you should see the food I have here. I'm here doing a photo shoot, and my friend is making this gnocchi, and this chicken piccata and stuff. You should stop and try it. And if you're hungry. So 2-3 hours later, the photo shoot takes a full day. 2-3 hours later, she stops by on her way back. And while we're there talking, she says, you know, I need somebody to make a dinner like this next year in Rome. I said, in Rome? Yes. I said, I can do it. I said, what is the dinner for? She said, I'm working with a group and we have a celebrity that we need to have a private dinner for. And Michael said to me, go for it. Yes, absolutely. So I said, okay. She said, it's really a private thing, and the celebrity is going to be Paul McCartney. I'm like, okay, I can go for it, no problem. So we started working on this dinner next year. I had no idea though if really I could host them, but I said, of course I can. Everybody can do whatever they set their mind to. So the time passes, the time for the event comes. So this is the event the night before the summit of the Nobel Peace Laureates. It's an event that is, the president of the summit is Mikhail Gorbachev, and the co-president is Veltroni, which is at the time was the mayor of Rome. So by the time the dinner happens, the celebrity has been changed. So the Nobel laureates meet once a year and give an award to a celebrity for the humanitarian work. And that was the dinner before that night. So by the time that the event happens, the celebrity has changed, and now it's not Paul McCartney, and I was totally bummed. But it turned out to be George Clooney. And Don Cheadle, yes, another fantastic person. So guess what? They came over. But that was just a small parenthesis. But why we were in Rome and we had the dinner, Michael was, of course, the person who got me involved in the whole thing, and we were working together. And Michael said, I see how you work, I like how you work, I would like you to work with me. And I knew his work and respected it, and I thought it would be my honor to work with you. So when we came back to the States, we did the Architects of Peace Foundation. And our mission, the mission of the foundation, is to inspire young people through the work of the Architects of Peace, which are people that do things out of the goodness of their heart to help other people. Most of them that we represent are famous, but they are dead and are not famous. To bring their message to young people, to show them a way of life, to show them, to inspire them. That is our mission, and that is what we do. So we started working together, and then I live in Stockton, and I was telling you, I love living here. I am proud to be living among people like the Stockton people, because here I have seen people help so much. There is so much need, really, but not only Stockton, in every country, in every city. But in Stockton also there is a lot of need, and I see so many people help just naturally. In Italy, who helps usually is family. Families help their family members. But in California, I saw that people just help other people just because they need it. So to me, it was seeing things from a different point of view. So I saw that with Michael, I met a lot of celebrities, including my favorite is His Holiness the Dalai Lama, and many others. And I saw the great things they do, but I also saw that a lot of local people do a lot of good things. So then we discussed with Michael the chance of finding local architects of peace and honoring them and bringing them out and show them as role models for our youth. So we launched a campaign, we had a nomination time, and we got a group of people of every walk of life to pick, because when we launched a nomination, we had hundreds of responses, like, yeah, I know this person, my neighbor, my friend, and everybody had a valid story, but we couldn't have 200, we had to pick a certain amount. So we picked 25, and Michael graciously accepted to photograph them exactly like the same way he has photographed Nelson Mandela, Mother Teresa, some examples you see here. And we took their pictures together with the pictures of the famous people, and we put them in high schools to inspire those people, to inspire the kids. They could see Jose Gomez in the picture, and then Jose came and spoke to them, one of the local architects of peace. So they could see how they could make their life really better. Oh my God, I can do something really great in my life. I can change my life in better, which is our goal, is to show them a different way of life. So that is really what Architects of Peace is all about. I want to thank the Mediation Center for letting us come and join them in the celebration of their Peacemakers. And now I would like to present to you Mr. Bill Berryhill, have what it is called a certificate of recognition that Mr. Berry will be giving to our architects of peace. Whoever is present here. I want to tell you something about Mr. Berry first. When I was thinking that we wanted Michael and I to give something to our architects of peace, I was thinking it would be nice to go home with something. So I thought, oh, they need some kind of recognition. And I thought this the day before yesterday. I didn't go to my mind, and some of them stopped. So in 1 second, I picked up the phone, and the one person who came to my mind to call was Bill. And I have to tell you that I have been around a lot of politicians. If you know my last name, you know why. And I really never, it took me a second to realize, and there's a lot of great people, great politicians, but it took me a second to realize who I was going to ask, because Bill is one of the people that I know he does goodness out of his heart. I know him from past experiences with him. So he was really the first person who came to my mind to come and look, he proved me right. In 48 hours, he's here, ready to help and ready to acknowledge the great work of our local architects of peace. So if we can say just welcome to Bill.
Well, when Rima calls, I show up. I can do that. A little story. Rima was my Woman of the Year for all the work that she's done, not only in our community, but around the world. And so we have a celebration in Sacramento for every member's Woman of the Year. And so, wouldn't you know it, Rima was down in, where are you, Honduras, helping out folks and doing some great work. That's what she does. And so Anthony and her daughter came up to represent Rima in Sacramento. We had a great day. Her daughter got a shot with, Mike said we got this picture yet. We got a picture with Arnold Schwarzenegger. We got running with the lunch. So it was a terrific day. But I hadn't had a chance to publicly acknowledge Rima's work and her importance to this community and certainly to my assembly district. So with that, I want to present her with my 2010 Woman of the Year.